Welcome to your journey. I'm Torre Castanere of Copacetic Coaching. When I was younger, one of my adopted mothers used to make me sleep in the room in the dark with this glow in the dark puzzle piece, and the eyes would always follow me wherever I go. And it was terrifying. It was a form of mental abuse. And although I forgave her for it later in my life, I was always terrified of the dark because of it. I wouldn't want to be in dark places. I didn't want to be alone because I would always remember the mental abuse I received from that specific person. And eventually I knew I had to get over that fear. But the only way to get over that fear is by facing it. It's hard. It's really hard. It's not supposed to be easy. It's the reason why it's a fear. And so I had to slowly put myself in there. I would use a nightlight. I would go to sleep with television on. I would leave the phone on with the flashlight. Whatever I could do to help myself get over that fear, or to at least succumb to the fear. And eventually I just said, I'm going to just face it head on. And so I used to put myself in the dark and just try to hold off as long as I can. As long as I can. The first time I tried it, I only stayed in the dark for maybe 3 minutes. And then I ran out and just started watching whatever I could to keep myself not focused on it. If I watched a scary movie before bed, I would have to watch cartoons. Have to. Tom and Jerry was my favorite. But I say that to say, in order to face your fears, you have to attempt to face it first. You have to start off slow and then work your way into it. And so I challenge you for something, because one of the biggest fears that all of us have is the fear of failure. We fear failure. It's the reason why we don't try new things. It's the reason why we don't go out and try to live our life. We don't try to start that business we want to start because we're afraid to do it. And so I want to challenge you to do something that I don't think you probably would have ever heard me say. I challenge you to fail. I challenge you to do things that you know you're going to fail at. Whatever it is, whether you know you can't cook, then cook something. If you know you're not good at running and racing, try it anyway. Get used to failure, because it's the only way you're going to get over it. So whatever it is that you know you can't do, do it. Get used to that feeling. If you're going to try a business, then try a small business first. Something that you know you can fail at that won't help make you lose a lot of money. But you have to get used to failing, because it is the only way you will succeed. Have a copacetic day.